The CFL announced a concussion awareness program on Tuesday. The press conference featured a number of representatives from all levels of Canadian football, from high schools to Pee Wee to university football, and obviously from the CFL. The issue is really about promoting awareness. That's really the big focus. They're going to print a number of materials, make them available to coaches and players at all levels to try and raise the awareness for concussions, recognize the symptoms, what you need to do to treat them, and so on. The other interesting aspect of the event was Think First, which is an organization that's looking at the long-term effects of concussions. They're conducting a study featuring former CFL players. One of them is former Ticat Bobby Kunitz, who have donated their brains to science and are investigating to see whether or not there are long-term effects. Similar research is being done in Boston University. We've heard reports about Dave Duerson, the former Chicago Bears safety. His results of his autopsy came out this week, showing that there had been some degenerative brain function based, they think, on his involvement in football. So that's a similar kind of project here in Canada. So be interesting to see what the long-term studies show in terms of what the effects are on professional football players in Canada. So interesting, multifaceted approach certainly here, looking at minor football, current players in the game. There was a lot of talk about the changing culture, making sure that players get away from that getting your bell rung and getting back in the game philosophy. Brian Crawford from the Toronto Argonauts, a Hamilton boy, was here as well, talking about how the perspective is changing for players. So a real multidisciplinary approach to concussions, and I think the CFL is trying to be proactive here. There's been a lot of negative publicity surrounding head injuries, and I think the CFL is trying to address some of that in a more productive and concrete way. So reporting from Toronto, my name is Drew Edwards from the Hamilton Spectator.